James Gyakye Quayson is accused of contesting to be in Parliament at the time he held dual citizenship of Canada and Ghana. The matter is a subject of dispute in the courts. Speaking to the media for the first time in recent weeks, he expressed confidence in the courts.
I believe and trust in the judicial system because that's the way for people to measure their innocence.
You trust the system, but you are evading service.
No.
You've been moving away. You are dodging the police.
I think you are making up your story. All I'll say to you is that I am not going to go into any extent to own up any information to you. All I'll say to you is that matters are in court and leave the courts to do their work.
But are you evading service?
Will you avail yourself? Will you avail yourself for service, or have you been served?
I cannot comment any further. All I'll say to you is that I'm conducting my parliamentary duties, and that's all I can say.
MP for North Tong Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa called out the president once again for jetting out to the country on Thursday with the services of a private jet.
This latest conduct of the president happened at a time, only yesterday, when thousands of Ghanaians were out there on the streets demonstrating against the regressive, the obnoxious, and the dreaded E-levy. Many Ghanaians are saying that this is a government that does not like to be accountable, that is profligate, that is wasteful. We have seen the Auditor General's report, we have seen the PIAC report, the billions of Ghana cedis that is lost under the watch of President Akufo-Addo, a president who promised to protect the public purse, and now we cannot find the purse at all. We are totally livid that at a time the people of this country are saying that enough is enough. We don't want you to impose more taxes, more hardship.
But Deputy Majority Leader Alexander Penyumakin says his colleague is just being populist.
It's rather an essential travel. As to this argument of means of travel, we as a country must also be bold and address it. Look, democracy will require institutional pillars. Democracy will require certain resources to build what we call a workable democracy. So if a member of parliament, you say that, oh, why would a member of parliament drive in a four-wheel? It is waste. Use that money for something else. It really will not add up. Why would a chief director or civil servant have an official vehicle? Why would even parliament sit in a chamber as flamboyant or as big as what we have? Why don't we gather under a certain apata and do business, because that money will be wasted? I mean, I think we shouldn't trivialize or make the argument petty. We must agree that certain structures must be in place. So I would not question anybody demanding for accountability or asking for a certain line of travel, but to create the impression as though the President of the Republic traveling on, on an aircraft other than that procured by the state, it means it's insensitive, would rather beg the question, and I beg to disagree.
On the floor of the House, it was announced that government will rather amend the E-levy bill than withdraw and relay it.
There's going to be a withdrawal and relaying. Mr. Speaker, it has become prudent to rather look at an amendment, considering the fact that the Committee on Finance has done quite a lot of work. So the key issues that we've managed consensus on, especially the rate that Ghanaians were talking about, they need to bring it down. Even the minority side also said same, except that they retreated to zero tolerance. But even at a point, they wanted 1%.
The Minority Leader Haruna Idrisu reacted to the latest development.
Last week on the same table, you said there will be a withdrawal of the bill and a reintroduction of a new bill. Today you seem to be talking about amendment. Mr. Speaker, what amendment? Mr. Speaker, permit me again, there is something going on that we should express our disquiet strongly about. Order 169, Mr. Speaker, may I refer you to it, provides the Committee on Finance shall be composed of 25 members, to which shall be referred bills, inquiries, and other matters relating to finance and the economy generally. So as far as we are concerned, a bill known as the Electronic Transfer Bill was introduced in this House and referred appropriately to the Finance Committee. My strong view is that even in the search and elucidation of views and inputs, it does not lie in the Minister Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta. It lies in our Finance Committee.